So we're going after the faydown cloak, also known as double jump. You're going to have the grappling hook to do this. I suggest bringing the weave light and spool extender because we will be going through a lot of silk. The ascendance grip, because at some spots you're going to want to be able to just chill on a wall. And the plasmium file in case you make some mistakes and need to top up your HP. And last, you really need to bring 2 rosary necklace, so no matter what you can buy the bench and the map. We're gonna start from the slab bellway and head left into Mount Fay. And first thing we're gonna do is stop at the first bench and buy the map. After you finish that, you're gonna keep heading left, and we're gonna be platforming up to the right, where there will be some lights that will keep you from freezing. And anytime you're outside the lights, this freezing effect will cause you to eventually start losing health, and you'll lose it rapidly. And during this platforming, if you make a mistake and you can't just correct it on the fly, make sure to stop at a light. So heading up to our left, on these spikes you're gonna grapple through, and at the bottom of this cliff is a light where you can just relax for a second. And those lights that are on the walls, be careful during your platforming, because if you grapple into them, they can break and it can really mess up your run. So coming through this next area, there's some silk here to top up your life if you need to. And then we're going to come to a cliff where we're going to be dropping down, like floating, dropping, to get past these ice guys, and these guys will turn into spikes and get you. So we're gonna drop down past 4 of these guys, and right past that 4th one you need to be on the left side of this cliff so that you can land where we need to. And then in here, after this silk, and heal if you need to, there's going to be an enemy who is like this ball guy who shoots lasers. I suggest taking him down before continuing, because he can be a real nuisance. And then you got to break this wall. Sometimes he'll just roll through it, but just watch out and take care of him. We're going to be grappling to these little ice guys and avoid at all costs falling in this water, because it will make you freeze and drop your life fast. After we jump here, there's going to be a little ice guy to grapple to, and then there's going to be a ceiling that I mess up on, but you want to hit it and grapple to it so that you don't freeze like I did. Here's another one of those. That time I did it better. That's what you want to do every time. Right below us is our bench. Here's some rosaries if you need them. Hopefully you brought those necklaces. Down here there's going to be a breakable wall. And then in there you can pay for the bench. If you still don't have enough, there's a breakable wall to our right where there's some more rosaries in there. And I'll show you where they're at. So hopefully you had enough for that bench. Down there is a skill, but we'll worry about that later because that faydown cloak will make it so we can handle the freeze. We go up here and to our left, and there's going to be a light. I was able to correct that, but hopefully you don't have the same mistake. And right here, don't grapple to that light because it will get broken, so just be careful. Float down and immediately grapple. And then there's another light. So we're gonna float down this and immediately grapple. Once we get to the bottom, we're gonna have to grapple to one of those ice guys and then grapple our way back up. And you can see my life was dropping from being cold. And here, hopefully you guys do better. I really messed this up. But I made it. And then there's silk there. There's another one of these light guys to take care of. And or you can just avoid him and break that wall. So we're getting past most of the hard stuff. I think the rest of this is actually a lot easier. Go to the left and break this wall. And a bench. And because how cold that or the mountain is and how it takes your lifetime, that's why I like that plasm file in case you need the life in case you screw up big time. Right here, once we go down, grapple immediately. Oops. And another light. You can see how fast that life drops. I got lucky there and didn't have to use that platform. Make up your own mind. And I use these really. It was pointless because we're there basically now. I mean, if you're to this point, you've made it. So, jump over this, float down into the airstream, and you're there. That's the end, man. You've done it. Congratulations. If the video helped you, like and subscribe. You know it helps me out big time.